fans, what's up? Thank you for watching us live tonight here on Facebook and YouTube. If you don't know me yet, I'm Yasha, the community manager of Only. I'm also the content creator behind some of our videos here in Only channel. And today I will be hosting the Mint episode 6, 22 to 2024 roadmap Ask Me Anything AMA session. Together with Only CEO Ismael Jerusalem, CTO Bernard Historilio, and CMO Kina Anyasco, we will be diving deep into Only's roadmap for the next 2 years. I'm sure you are all excited, but before that, let's recap to our December achievements. So first, we had official launch of Oni's first tokenized physical art NFT collection entitled Exploits and Effects under Only House of Arts. We also had partnership with one of the biggest conglomerates and mall operators in the Philippines, which is Ayala Malls Legazpi. We had another partnership with Art Toys PH, the premier art toys collective in the country, via an NFT workshop with our CEO as their speaker. We also released a teaser for our next NFT collection in collaboration with Kaiser. We also released our 2022 to 2024 roadmap, which we will be discussing today. Lastly, we ended our year with a bang with our 500 million owned buyback and burn celebration last December 30. So that's all for our recap. Before we start with our AMA, I'm sure you have a lot of questions in mind for our only executives, and we will try to answer them all in this episode of The Mint. So we gathered some preliminary questions via our Roadmap AMA questions thread on Discord and Twitter that will give us a head start for this session. But if you have any questions you want answered, don't hesitate to leave a comment here on Facebook or YouTube, and our marketing specialists, Art and KJ, will be sending them our way. And of course, as a reward to the community for your active participation in this episode, we are giving away $10 worth of own tokens to 5 lucky winners. So that's roughly 140,000 own for each winner. So send them away. Now, let's get this party started by welcoming our guests for tonight. We have Only's Chief Executive Officer, Ismael Jerusalem, Chief Technology Officer, Bernard Historilia, and our Chief Marketing Officer, Kina Anyaska. Let's give them a round of applause. Hi!
Hi, Yasha.
Hello!
Hello.
So,
Do you hear
how
me?
are you guys? How are you feeling about this episode?
We're actually very excited about this episode because we have the chance, to discuss our roadmap for 2022 to 2024, and it's been pretty amazing. It's been a pretty amazing year so far last year, and we're looking forward for 2022.
Yeah, and we're very excited to share what are the things that are coming for the community, the things we are currently building, the products and the projects that we are going to launch. So, yeah.
I see. So Only has accomplished a lot since its launch, and last December we just released our 2022 to 2024 roadmap. So how do you feel about that?
Actually, yeah, personally, I'm very excited for the things that we will be launching and the things we will be sharing on how only us as a team will play the long-term game of the NFT and metaverse space. So the team is currently developing live products, NFT collections, and our most exciting play to earn game that we are aiming to launch this year. And I think we're gonna talk about it later on this during this AMA session.
Okay. So before that, we have questions about listings and partnerships. So first, what are your listing plans in the coming months or years?
So do I have to answer it, or I think Bernard can give us a
Okay.
Go
good
CTO.
answer.
Okay. We're looking to get listed on a top tier exchange this year. It is included in our roadmap for these coming years to be listed on centralized exchanges. Of course, this will give easy access to people who want to get own tokens.
Okay, thank you for
And
that.
I
So
think yeah,
what
and I think
are
we can
yeah,
we can gather more holders
Mhm.
when we are already being listed on these exchanges, right? Yeah.
Yes, that's usually the case, right? When we list ourselves, our own token in these exchanges, we are confident that the that own will increase as well.
Own
okay.
holders.
That's a good answer actually. So is there a new partnership that the community could look forward to?
Yes, actually, we are working behind the scenes and we are planning to, partner and collaborate with other play to earn games. And I think they need to be here in this community to find out more about that. So,
I see. So going back to the listing plans, what are the target CX platforms listing for this year?
We haven't really finalized the details yet, so we can't disclose an official plan. But we're looking at KuCoin, Gate.io, Binance, and other platforms.
Okay, thank you for that. So do you have any partnership with Southeast Asia or Western based projects as well?
yeah, as part of our international expansion, we are also looking to collaborate not just with SEA, but also worldwide. So we're looking forward to collaborating with other peeps in the NFT space and in the crypto community in general.
Thank you. Thank you for that. So, questions about listings and partnership aside, we also have questions about our own token. So, what's your target amount for token burning this year?
Mm, so far, we already burned 750 million own tokens, 250 from the third quarter of 2021, and 500 million just last quarter. For this year, there is no exact amount yet, but we are targeting 1 billion own tokens. So our goal is to remove 30% of our circulating supply in the next 3 years. And of course, reach our 7 billion own target.
Actually, we during our buyback and burns, we are using our NFT sales.
Mhm.
So, uh, every time we have sold an NFT, a certain percentage of that sales are being used to buy back own tokens from the market. So we are buying own tokens from the market through our NFT sales, and those own tokens that we bought, uh, they are the ones that we are burned. So we are buying back on the market and burning those tokens that we already bought back as part of our burning mechanism of the own tokens. And I think this will help our token gain more value and attract more holders, so uh they will get their interest will they will get interested in our token because of our sound tokenomics of having those NFT profit sales. A percentage of it are being used to buy back from the market, and I think it's one of our advantage having this kind of NFTs and altcoin combination. So yeah, I think it's one of the most exciting part that the community is looking forward with only.
Mhm.
And yeah, as Bernard said, we are aiming to burn at least 3 billion in the 30% of the total supply in the next 2 to 2 plus years, and we can't disclose any exact amount,
Ex-
specific amount of own tokens to be burned every quarter. But one thing's for sure, we are going to buy back and burn every quarter.
Mhm.
So it's quite promising to see the buyback and burn celebration, but our CTO mentioned the NFT sales. So speaking of which, for the NFT sales, is there an own airdrop like coming soon?
Right now, we have a quarterly airdrop for our NFT holders. This is one of the utilities of owning our only NFTs. So, for those who participated in our only referral airdrop reward, you can still claim your free own on the website. So, aside from that, it's too early to tell, but always be on the lookout for the latest news from the team for own airdrops.
Anything else? Okay. So let's proceed to the questions about the Only Market and NFT collections. So, what will be the next for Only
And
Market?
actually, NFT holders, only NFT holders, eh, delay ba? And actually,
Yeah, delay. Kind of delay. CEO is having delays. Sorry for that. Should we proceed? CMO, CTO. Hello? Are you guys there?
Yeah, sure, sure.
Okay, wait. So we're gonna proceed. I think CEO is having his delay. Anyway, what will be the next for Only Market, like I asked earlier? And what features can we look forward to?
Um, we're constantly improving our only market whenever we see any additional features we can add. But as for the noteworthy features, we're very excited to add the ability to own physical toys, add the Mustache Quest to the marketplace, launch our mobile app, our artist launchpad, the self-minting wherein the market will be open to the public, and of course, the integration to on-chain.
Yes,
Thank you
and
for
of course, if they want to check out the latest updates on the Only Market, Yasha Chan actually has a video for that. It's on YouTube. It's the only review of the version 3.5.0 of the Only Market. So if you want to check that out, you can go up to our YouTube channel for that.
Thank you. So, going back to CEO, are you there? CEO, hello.
yeah, hello, I think, hello,
Yeah,
hello,
I
hello,
think there's
hello.
no delay anymore.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
so this question is for you. Will Only Market be open for public minting their own artwork?
I
Or
think
is there a
there's
plan for this
question from
area?
the there are community questions here. I think we can answer these questions first,
Ah, okay, okay.
so we can
Okay,
engage with the community.
okay. So, Kainer Ten Call asked, could you tell more about results of the first tokenized physical art exhibit by Only House? Any interesting statistics, figures about sales demand, or will there come new events on this regard? Thank you for asking, Kainer.
I think
Yes,
I'll be the
for
one to answer this one. Hello,
Hello.
go Kina. Ikaw na muna.
yes. So, as you can remember, guys, our first tokenized physical art exhibit was held in Ayala Mall's Legazpi um, last December, and it was the first collection under our only House of Arts. It was pretty amazing. The event we had, uh, we had we had a grazing table, we had our partners come over, we had the community come over to send in their questions as well. So it was pretty legendary on our part because we were part of something that is the first of many, not just in Legazpi, because not just in the Philippines, but also, nationwide, I mean, worldwide. So we were very, it was one of the earliest presentations of tokenized physical art exhibit, And we see that there's a lot of potential in that area. Yes, Isma.
CEO, you there?
And hello, 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 hello.
Hello?
Yeah, just going back to the question about the only house of art. I think we just a little background about what happened last year during our launch of the tokenized physical art collection. Uh, the exhibit was successfully launched. The NFTs were successfully launched. They're successfully minted, and they're also documented as part of the Pioneer collections, Pioneer physical medium art NFT collections being minted here in the Philippines. And regarding the statistics, the interest of people, of the artist who wants to mint their own physical medium arts, the interest is high, and lots of people are asking us on how can their artworks be also tokenized, those artists who have physical medium art. And by means of demand and sales, as of now, I think the demand on the digital NFTs are higher than the physical uh, tokenized assets, because we're still in the very early stage of NFTs, and most people look at NFTs uh, as the NFT as the digital itself, but the NFT as a utility of value on the physical aspect. That is something we have to work on, for people to understand more about it, and how can people benefit on tokenizing physical assets, because NFT is not just limited for physical asset, for in digital assets. We can also tokenize, mint any physical assets like physical paintings,
Physical
sculptures,
toys.
toys. We can also do that. We can also create an NFT for those kind of art, and actually any form of art, may it be performance art, performing art, poems, spoken poetry. We can also mint those kind of art and put it on the blockchain. But then again, it will take time for people to adopt and learn more about this kind of innovative applications. So yeah, so that I think that that's the feedback that I can share based on our experience in minting tokenized physical assets. And for new events coming regarding physical tokenized art, uh we actually is we are actually building OHA, the only house of art, as our uh as our project in tokenizing physical assets. So I think we will be also be launching other tokenized physical assets, specifically physical toys. Actually, we are going to mint physical toys in the next venture, in our only house of art. So yeah, that's it.
Okay, so sorry for missing out the comments. I haven't seen them, but there's one question before the question you asked earlier. It's from Tolga Ozek. Hello backstage. Can we answer the previous question first? It's this one. Will P2E game, that's the one. Will P2E game have only one whole episode, any story follow up, and district or land mechanism will the game have? This one is for the Mustache Quest, so please answer. Thank you.
Who's who's the one you want to answer? Please name
Can you
name
answer
someone.
CMO?
Right now, um, actually, the Mustachio Quest game is inspired by the Sage's Rant, which has 10 chapters plus the epilogue memories, which was actually published just this year, just this January. And it will be based on that, but it will not be the overall concept. The continuation of the story of the Sage's Rant will be in the play to earn game itself. So as for the story follow up, we haven't really finalized the details yet, but we're working on that, and we're very excited to build the play to earn game, Mustache Quest, with the community. So as for the land mechanism, I think CEO is the best person to answer that.
Yeah, I
CEO,
think
can you?
we will be discussing this set of questions about the Mustacheverse, about the upcoming Mustache Quest. I think on the next part of this AMA, I think we have set of questions regarding Mustacheverse. I think we can include this answer later, so we can answer questions about the upcoming play to earn game on just one whole set of discussion. Let's reserve this question later.
Okay, so this one is for our CEO. It's from Henry Warjam. He said, I've looked at the list of artists on your website, and all of it, or mostly, are Philippine artists. I wonder whether Only will also hire or work with non Philippine artists in the future. Thank you. Thank you for that, Henry Warjam. Please answer,
I
CEO.
think it's question from the community. So
Yeah, it's from the community.
yeah, actually, the answer is yes. We are not just limiting the opportunity for only to collaborate only for Filipino artists. We're also looking forward to collaborate with artists outside the Philippines. So we are not just exclusive for Filipinos. For at least we can collaborate with other artists from the other countries. Only is open in the future in the coming days. Actually, we started here in the Philippines because this is the place where we are based, and it's much easier for us to collaborate with artists here in the Philippines, especially local artists. And one thing also, the one of the advocacies of only is helping artists, especially local artists, artists from the grassroots, to experience the benefits, the power, uh, the opportunities given to us by the blockchain, especially NFTs. NFTs open up a lot of opportunities to artists. They're given this opportunity to earn to showcase their art on a global scale. So at least to have a proof of concept of having an artist, regardless who they are, where they are. We started here locally from the grassroots. But in the future, we are also looking forward to collaborate with artists from other countries. And to mention only House of Art, we are planning to scale only House of Art outside the Philippines. So yeah, it is something the community might look forward in the future. So just wait for the official announcements regarding the developments on this venture.
Thank you. So I think that's it. I think we're currently updated with community questions, but once again, you can drop your questions here for the AMA. So we will proceed with the questions that were sent before this AMA sessions for those who cannot come. So can you please answer this question, CMO? When will be the next NFT collection?
Yes, so you can expect to hear more about our next collection this February. But the launch, we're planning to have it on March since we're still focusing on this on the development of this game. But if you were, if you follow us on social media, we already released a teaser for this upcoming collection last year, last December, and we are beyond thrilled to share the details with the community. So watch out for our updates on Discord, Telegram, and our social media channels. And if you want to be the first to know about our latest updates about our upcoming collections, about our upcoming play to earn game, you can always, join our VIP list. It's always on the website.
Yes, please don't forget to join our Discord servers. It's only.io/Discord and mustacheverse.com/Discord. So there's another question related to that. can you answer, CTO? Well, would like to hear from you. So, are there any plans to add additional utilities to your own NFTs?
Yeah.
Um, for a moment. For the mustachios, we'll be launching a play to earn game, which is the Mustachio Quest. If you haven't heard it yet, yeah. In this, mustachio holders will get a 3D version of their 2D mustachios that they can use to play the game. So our previous utilities are, of course, when you buy a NFT from us, you'll get a 10% crypto back. Of course, you will receive a quarterly own airdrop. Yeah.
Thank you. So, for the Mustachio Quest, we heard it's quite 3D-ish with a metaverse concept. So, how do you think we'll only join and adopt the metaverse? This is for you, CEO.
Yeah. Actually, only we started before we became only. We started as Crypto Solitaire, and in Crypto Solitaire, we are already developing products and NFTs through gaming. We joined. I think we've mentioned this many times that we joined Decentraland Game Jam 2019, where we created a 3D game. It's a 3D solitaire game where people can play the game on a virtual 3D land on Decentraland. And I think it's we're preparing. We're already preparing ahead of time for the metaverse before we became only, because the products we've been developing are is I think it's part of the preparation in building the metaverse, just like the 3D solitaire game, and now being rebranded as only from Crypto Solitaire, and having uh, live products and NFT collections collaborated with amazing artists. uh, our collections, specifically the mustachios, we are developing a play to earn game, a 3D one, a 3D open world kind of game for the mustachios. So our holders of the 2D avatar of the mustachios can get the 3D version of it, and they are able to play the 3D open world. I think I can't disclose too much information about the game yet, but that's in general. I uh, think of the upcoming game as a 3D open world metaverse ish play to earn game. So yeah, as just like our NFT collections, we started as an NFT collection of art transitioning into a play to earn game. So I think that way, only is already prepared in entering the early stages of the metaverse. So yeah, that's it.
Thank you. So, Mustache Quest is quite interesting. So, with that, as CEO mentioned, there's development and preparations ongoing. Will there be a glimpse of the Mustache Quest game, and what's the Mustache Quest latest update? You can answer this,
Yeah, I
CTO.
think we are we are uh aiming to give the community a sneak peek of what's coming, uh, and we want to build this game together with the community. So that's why we are open for the community suggestions on how they want to see the game in the future in our Discord. So if there are people who's watching right now, I think they can join our Mustachio Discord. It's mustachioverse.com/Discord for them to be able to have uh, a first hand communication with the team. so they can suggest, or they can give feedback on what are the things they want to look forward in the future, on the upcoming developments of the game. And yeah, we reward the community, the early previews, the early sneak peeks of the game. And
Hello? Am I lagging or hello?
I think it froze for a moment there.
Ah, there's technical difficulties with our CEO. I think he's gonna reconnect. But anyway, with what he said, I think the Mustache Quest is going pretty good. So there's actually, guys, there's a tale of each mustachio. There's different stories to tell, and you can read it on mustachoverse.com. It's called The Sage's Rant. So for that, um before CEO comes back, we'd like to know what's next to the Sage's Rant. You can answer this, CMO.
Yes, Yasha. We just released once again the epilogue memories this January. And after the last chapters, the team is currently working on developing the storyline for the game, the Mustache Quest, based on the Sage's Rant. So there's a continuous development of the story inside the game itself. And yes, we actually take pride in being the first NFT tails in the crypto space. So there's that. That's actually one of the advantages of having a mustache because each mustache comes with a tail, with a story of their own, and then they can use their mustaches, the 3D versions of their mustaches, in the Mustache Quest game.
Okay, thank you for that. So I'd also like to hear from our Chief Technology Officer with what our CMO defined as sneak peek and everything. Do you think the better release of Mustache Quest will be soon? Or if not, when will it be?
We want to test the beta version of the game with the community. So we would be glad to invite some members of the community to test it with us so we can build the game together. So they can give suggestions. Yeah.
Okay, so we have another question on Facebook. Thank you for the questions, guys. We will be selecting three winners of $10 worth of own. So don't forget to drop your questions there. So it's from John Angelo Vasquez. Hi, Jella. It's nice to see that the community is very active in this AMA session. Oh, thank you. There are a lot of things that are being dropped tonight as you guys go along with this development. How would you safeguard the current price of the own tokens? Because most of the companies who went on game development end up on shaking token prices or somehow on the red list. I think our Chief Technology Officer can answer this in place of CEO.
So again, we will be launching the Mustachio Quest, in which we will make use of the NFTs, the mustachios. So we'll also be posting maybe items for the game upgrades. So we'll be using the own token for that. We'll utilize the own token for that.
Thank you. Do you have any other answers to this question, CMO?
Actually, it's a really good question. How we can safeguard the current price of the own token, but I'm not sure if we're ready to disclose it yet. But we have plans on how we can establish, the safety and the security of the own tokens for the community. So watch out for that. It's a very exciting revelation. It's a very exciting announcement coming pretty soon. So yeah.
I see. So, speaking of the game, it's play to earn, right? So, do we have an overview of the Mustache Quest game, the story or the concept behind that?
Yeah. Again, Mustache Quest is inspired by the Sage's rant, and we're working with a very
Hi guys,
talented
I'm
team
back.
Hello,
behind the
welcome back.
development. Hi, CEO. So we're working with a very talented team behind the development of Mustachio Quest, of course, um, including our very own boy Mustache, which is the creator of the Mustachios. And the rest of the details will be out by the end of this month in an article. So watch out for that.
Yes, definitely watch out for that. Artists are very talented. I think our CEO is still having problems, network problems, but we are we gonna proceed or should we wait? We can proceed. If you guys still have any more questions, you can drop it so that our CEO can answer. But I think he's kind of lagging right now. So, once again, I would like to thank everyone for your questions. We will be announcing our 5 lucky winners of $10 worth of own on Discord before this week ends. So, please do join our Discord servers. It's only.io/Discord and mustacheverse.com/Discord. So, I can have. Oh, we are gonna look at the preview for updates of Mustache Quest, and let's call on. Okay, there we go. So this one, we are so excited to learn more from you guys. This one is the previews sneak peek. I think this is the first one of what our avatar would look like when it's in the game. So it's kind of 3D-ish based on your mustachio, based on your own mustachio. So this one is from our CTO of SparkPoint, which is also part of our team. So yeah, that's how it would look like. It's
That's the
still
Reaper,
under
right?
development, but it looks good. Yeah, it looks good. It's kind of Roblox ish, I think. Is that right? Yeah, but it's gonna be based on the NFT you are holding right now. Hello, CEO, are you there? Can you hear us, CEO? So this one is the animated preview of our NFT game based on our NFT art. Oh, sorry, I'm kind of confused. So this one is a dancing mustachio. It's animated by our animator, and once again, there's only a few left of mustachio, so you can mint at mustachioverse.com. Hello,
Yes,
CEO.
and we would also like to remind everyone while we're at it that our staking opportunities are actually live right now. They can stake at srk.sh/pool. And what is that about again, CTO?
You can stake the own token and earn as fuel
It's
reward.
actually
Yes.
live right now, right?
Yes, it's up
Yes.
for
Momentum.
another 105 days left, remaining to have this opportunity to stake, own, and earn as fuel at srk.sh/pool. And of course, our top two stakers for this staking pool will be receiving, will be having the reward of one Mustachio NFT for our top two stakers. That each mustachio is worth actually zero point 0.4 ETH. So if you haven't had a chance to stake yet, go on and do
Yes,
that.
that's true. Can we go back to the preview of the staking? The one for Spark DeFi.
Shout out SparkPoint.
Shout out SparkPoint. Okay, so for this pool, we have stake own tokens to earn as fuel. I cannot see. Wait, anyway, so I can see it on my own desktop. So for this one, there is only 105 days left, and for the present, we have 2 billion own tokens deposited for our staking. So that's quite a lot. So we would like to thank the community holders for staking your tokens and helping with our pool. So there's also another staking option for, okay, wait, we can, there's kind of a delay. It's for stake your own or BUSD LP tokens, and then to cake LP, right? Own
Yes.
or BUSD, and then cake to LP. So for this one, I actually tried this staking method, and it was actually quite confusing at first. So to give you a clarification, you have to balance your own tokens and BUSD tokens so that you can proceed with the cake LP swap. Because I just panicked. I panicked because I cannot understand what happened. So I'd like to give a preview for that. So we also have another question from our Facebook community. We have Jedi Mendoza asking, "Hi, I have a question about
Hey
tokenomics,
guys, I'm
and
back.
I was not able to hear about it. Hello, CEO. I would appreciate it if you guys would answer. I think our CEO can answer this now. Hello, CEO.
Hey guys, sorry for the technical problems. I'm back.
Hello? Hello,
Yeah, I think
CEO.
question about the tokenomics.
Yes.
Hello, am I good to hear?
Yes, you are good.
All right. Okay.
Please proceed.
Uh, question about the tokenomics. I think to f- our tokenomics is to get a more detailed information about it. You can visit our website where you can find the tokenomics on our site, and it is being uh, in detailed discussion. You can see the percentage allocations on how uh, we are gonna utilize the tokens, how many percentage are given to the community, open to the market, given allocated for the marketing. And yeah, I think the question is regarding on how I think it's just my assumption that the question is regarding about the burning uh mechanism of the own tokens. I think as discussed earlier, I've mentioned that we are buying back from the market uh, of the own tokens, and we are buying it back from the market, and we are buying it back using our NFT sales. Uh, I think the link. I think how can I only that IO slash
Slash
token.
token.
I think we can. I think we can flash it on screen.
Actually, we can view the
The link will be.
buyback events there. We can view the buyback, the actual buyback
Sorry, I'm
transactions.
having a technical difficulty with my internet connection.
Speaking of
I think
tokenomics,
I'm
in the website we have, yeah, it's there. So at only.io website, you can see this tabs, this one, token. Yeah, so we can see the percentage, like what CEO said, and there's like transparency, which the community really loved. We have the buyback and burn celebrations, NFT sales, right? We also have NFT sales graph and our addresses. Yeah, you can just visit our um website, which is only.io. Anything else, CEO? Oh, there's the tokenomics. Hello. Hello. Hello, guys. CMO.
Hi, Yasha. Thank you for showing actually the tokenomics on screen. KJ and Art, thank you so much for facilitating the back end of this live session. And actually, I'm very happy that the community is actually very participative in this AMA session. And let us know if you want more sessions like this in the coming weeks, in the coming months. And of course, I just want to remind everyone that we will be having our community rewards later on. We are going to pick five lucky winners from this AMA session if you submit your questions via Facebook Live, via YouTube, via Twitter, Discord, anywhere else you would like to send us. So, also, I want to say hi to our listeners, to our watchers right now. Um, I mean, I also would like to remind everyone of our staking opportunities at stake that only that stake that only that market,
Yes.
right?
Stake that only.
Can you tell us more about that, Yasha?
Stake that only. Which one? Stake that only that market. Yeah. So for our um staking options, we have our liquidity. Is that liquidity? Yeah. Liquidity pool with stake own slash BUSD own BUSD LP tokens. And then we have the one with Spark DeFi. This is stake own to earn as fuel staking. So for Spark DeFi, wait, do we have a preview? Hello? Am I lagging? Am I lagging?
No, no,
No,
no.
no, you're good.
Okay, okay. So this both staking options have 105 days left. Is that right? 105 days left.
There's 110 days for the staking opportunity at stake that only that market, and 105 days for
Oh
Spark
yeah, yeah, yeah.
DeFi.
Okay, thank you for clarifying that one. So yeah, that's I think we already mentioned this before. Do you have anything to add, CEO?
The rewards for the staking.
Oh yeah, for the
NFT
rewards.
rewards.
So for our stake own in our Spark DeFi staking, we have earn as fuel. As fuel is from Spark Point, right?
Yes.
Yes,
Yeah,
and
it's
of
from
course,
Spark Point.
for Spark
Yes.
DeFi, the top two stakers will receive one Mustache NFT worth zero point 0.4 ETH each. So if you want to
Yes.
join the staking opportunity, go on, because we'll be releasing a play to earn game very soon, and you can make use of your Mustachio NFT. And of course, at stake that only that market, which is the stake own earn BUSD and earn
Own.
own. Yeah, we will also be rewarding our top three stakers in our leaderboard. You can check out our leaderboard on the website as well. We will be also giving away three mustachios, mustachio NFTs worth zero point 0.4 ETH for the top three stakers, and the rest will also receive the Elixir NFT. So if you haven't staked yet, go on and do that at stake that only that market.
Yes, thank you. So, once again, I would like to thank our community for actively participating in this AMA session. Yeah, so do you have anything to add, CTO? Because I think our CEO is not reconnecting anymore.
What else?
Nothing more. Are you good? Are you good? We good?
We also want to say that we are not actually rebranding, but we are, redesigning the total look of Only on the marketing side. Like if you take a look at this setup on
Background.
StreamYard right now, we're using some pastels because we want to adapt to metaverse. So we're very much looking forward to see the update on our website from the dev team.
I see. Thank you. So shout out once again to our community here, our OnlyFans, for being very participating in our AMA session. So with that, are we good? Hello, CMO. I think we're quite good. We discussed quite a lot for today. So, in case you still have more questions, we have our specific channels in our Discord servers yeah, if you may want to add anything else in the future, you can go drop by your questions on our Discord servers. So once again, thank you so much for everyone's questions. We will be announcing the five lucky winners of $10 worth of own on Discord before this week ends. So I hope you guys are already in the servers. So ladies and gentlemen, let's thank once again our only executives, CEO Ismael Jerusalem. I think he cannot reconnect anymore. Our CTO, Bernard Histrilia, and CMO, Kina Anyasco, for joining us tonight. Don't forget to join our Discord. Once again, please, please, it's only.io/Discord. And before I end this episode, don't forget to check out the Only Market at only.market. So give our NFT some love. We also have some of Mustachio Quest's concept based on the Sage's Rant Book 1, so you can start reading them at tales.mustachioverse.com. The epilogue Memories was published this month actually, so you can go check it out. So to engage more with the community, there you go. You can join us at only.io/discord, and there's also Mustachioverse Discord, which is mustachioverse.com/discord. So you can also follow us on social media at only.io on Instagram and Facebook page, and at only.io on Twitter and YouTube. So you can help us by hitting the subscribe button while you are at it. Once again, it's pool staking and stake own to earn S Fuel on Spark DeFi, which is also live. And there's own stake own BUSD to Cake LP tokens, which is also live at stake.only.market, wherein you can earn own tokens. You can read more at only.io/stakeown for more information about our Q1 staking opportunities. Lastly, you can join our VIP list on the website at only.io to get insider tips, updates, exclusive promos, members only giveaways, and the latest only news straight to your inbox today. So that's it for the Mint episode 6, 2022 to 2024 Roadmap AMA session. This has been Yasha, your one and only community manager. See you next time, only fans. Bye.